It was a pedestal from which a god had been torn, and in his place there stood not Satan with a sword, but a corner lout sipping a bottle of Coca-Cola. Wealth is the product of man's capacity to think. Compromise now, because you lines have to later anyway. The senseless is the major factor in our lives. Catherine had said it. He was selfish. Everybody was selfish. It was not a pretty thing to be selfish, but he was not alone in it. She thought, I've learned to bear anything except happiness. I must learn how to carry it. But a desire to choose the hardest might be a confession of weakness in itself. They were simply for people who liked being there together. I can't live a life torn between that which exists and you. Don't ever get angry at a man for stating the truth. If I found a job, a project, an idea, or a person I wanted, I'd have to depend on the whole world. Everything has strings leading to everything else. We're all so tied together. Every building is like a person, single and unrepeatable. Can't you ever do things without reason, just like everybody else? Contradictions do not exist. Whenever you think that you are facing a contradiction, check your premises. You will find that one of them is wrong. This is the time to merge his self in a great current, in the rising tide which is approaching, to sweep us all, willing or unwilling, into the future. You never wanted me to be real. You never wanted anyone to be, but you didn't want to show it. Every form of happiness is private. I swear by my life and my love of it that I will never live for the sake of another man, nor ask another man to live for mine. This was reality, she thought, this sense of clear outlines, of purpose, of lightness, of hope. She had not noticed him take her hand. It seemed so natural and what she had wanted from the moment of seeing him. Existence is identity. Consciousness is identification. It was the joy of admiration and of one's own ability growing together. It was the greatest sensation of existence, not to trust, but to know. There are no evil thoughts except one, the refusal to think. No one's happiness but my own is in my power to achieve or to destroy. But we loved the science of things. We wished to know. We wished to know about all the things which make the earth around us. We asked so many questions that the teachers forbade it. Dare not choose in your minds the work you would like to do when you leave the home of the students. You shall do that which the Council of Vocations shall prescribe for you. We are old now, yet we were young this morning when we carried our glass box through the streets of the city to the home of the scholars. It is my mind which thinks, and the judgment of my mind is the only searchlight that can find the truth. There is fear hanging in the air of the sleeping halls and in the air of the streets. Fear walks through the city. Fear without name, without shape. All men feel it, and none dare to speak. But what is freedom? Freedom from what? There is nothing to take a man's freedom away from him, save other men. To be free, a man must be free of his brothers, that is freedom, that are nothing else.